What is going on, my SafeMoon astronauts? It is your Captain RJ coming in with another SafeMoon update. In today's video, we are going to go and cover some pricing, we'll cover a couple Reddit posts, and we will cover a couple Twitter posts. Before we get started, if you guys haven't already, please consider smashing that like button down below for the almighty YouTube algorithm. Also, if you guys haven't already, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you guys are notified every single time I upload new content. We do have some stuff to go over here, so without further ado, let's dive right on in to the flight deck. Welcome to the flight deck, everyone. Let's go ahead and go over today's global crypto market. We are over here on CoinGecko, and our global crypto market is down 1.5% at the time of this recording. That puts Bitcoin down 0.1%, Ethereum down 1.2%, Binance down 1.5%, Solana down 7.3%, Cardano down 8%, XRP down 1.5%, Polkadot down 5.6%, and Dogecoin down 3.6%. That puts SafeMoon down today 7%, landing us in the 295 area. We have done $9.9 million worth of volume in the last 24 hours. Heading on over to the Reddit community, we'll go through this super quick because I do have some announcements in the end here. First and foremost, quick guide for the newcomers to the crypto space. Welcome. It is easy for us to watch these daily videos every single time and say, RJ, you have the same intro. RJ, you're covering beginner stuff. It's easy for everyone that watches this every single day to kind of get accustomed to that and hear the same things over and over. But what people forget and what people tend to forget is there are new holders, there are new viewers, and there's new subscribers to the channel and to the crypto space every single day. So with that being said, some people might be viewing this stuff for the first time. And so it is our job and it is our obligation to help educate those new people. So with that being said, here's some fun words that you guys should be familiar with. FUD, which stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FOMO, which stands for fear of missing out. HODL, which stands for hold on for dear life. Mooning, which means price is going up high. Fiat currency means government issued currency, so like the US dollar. Whale, one who owns a lot of crypto. ATH, which is all-time high. Bullish, which means expects price increase. And bearish, which means price decrease. And then I did see this, so the new exchange listing with 134 million daily volume, which was Giatis. Do not know how to pronounce that. I'm definitely butchering that. So of course I needed to confirm that myself. So I went over to the Giatis website and their exchange. And so here we are. So I needed to confirm this myself. So let's check it ourselves here. And yes, you will see SafeMoon listed on this exchange. First and foremost, we do not know if they respect tokenomics or if they are abiding by the tokenomics. That is another major reason why we need V2 is because SafeMoon can govern and tell which exchanges that can list SafeMoon, because as of right now, any exchange can just list SafeMoon and they don't need to adhere to SafeMoon's tokenomics. So that is a major key role of having version 2. Again, I don't know anything. If you guys know if Giatis over here respects the tokenomics or if they're not doing that at all. And then we have this post right here. I hope tomorrow is a big day. And someone asked, Papa, when will you be able to talk about your historic call that changed the world? Papa said on the 24th, I think. Now, of course, this can be taken many ways. It could be today, which is the 24th, or it could be December 24th. No one really knows. He didn't specify here. So we'll just keep our eyes peeled for this, but exciting stuff coming up ahead. And then heading on over to Twitter, Ryan, aka our SafeMoon Hound, did say 12 hours ago, the one thing that has always attracted me to SafeMoon was its resiliency. Every single day is a challenge and in slightly different way, but for certain people who love a challenge, that just adds more fuel to the tank. Good things in due time. Hashtag SafeMoon Army, hashtag SafeMoon version 2. So we've already known this, that Ryan is an absolute workhorse and an absolute tank. He just loves challenge. He loves working and he loves doing things for the community. And I'm not at all surprised by that tweet. And then a shout out to my boy Brian Young, who hosts Twitter Spaces every single morning. If you guys haven't already, head over to his space. As of right now, he's still hosting a Twitter space. My girlfriend already has said several times, I swear I woke up to voices and it was me listening to Twitter spaces, and it has truly become an addiction to me lately, because I always feel like I want to make sure I'm getting as much information as possible. And this morning's information was just absolutely ridiculous. Yesterday's information that I learned from the Twitter Spaces was absolutely ridiculous. So Cats are us. Gandalf, if you see them in there, hop on because they are dropping knowledge all the time. And in this morning's Twitter space, if you guys weren't in there, you missed that Derek, who's associated with Scott Paul, was in there talking about a potential conference slash CryptoCon or anything that will be held in Utah. They're trying to get some data and some information from the community, and he was there for a good hour, I want to say, maybe hour and a half, asking people what they want to see if they were to host something like this that would get the community together. I was able to speak, and I told everyone what we expected and the fact that, what makes a community is the community itself. And so as much as it would be awesome to see CEO John Caroni and SafeMoon Hound, of course, they are legends in this space, I personally would love to meet other content creators. I would, of course, personally love to meet the community. If I was in their shoes, I would love to meet just people that are helping drive this project, this community every single day, that keeps the community together, like Brian Young over on his Twitter spaces, right? He provides a safe space and a fun space for people to gather, listen in, and, share their passions for SafeMoon. Right now, I'm telling you that in my car, normally I would jam out to music. Lately, these past 2-3 days, if I'm in my car running errands or getting food with my girlfriend, I'm in on a space listening. We no longer play music because I feel like I'm part of a community and I feel like I'm going to miss out on some information if I'm not part of those spaces. So again, head over to SafeMoon Young, aka my boy Brian Young's Twitter page, and give him a follow. Start tuning in on those Twitter spaces and you'll see just how beneficial they are. Last but not least, I want to let you guys know that this Sunday, I of course will be streaming this live. So if you guys are new to the channel, bring some delicious food, bring some delicious snacks, bring some delicious drinks. We're all going to hang out as a community and we're going to watch this unveiling of this SafeMoon Sunday together. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. There's a couple things that's going on here and there's a lot of anticipation heading into the weekend with the version 2 announcements. We have a lot of teasers, a lot of breadcrumbs. We have the SafeMoon Twitter page officially changing their name in the time being to V2 Imminent. We have official announcements with 2 special guests going on in Sunday. I can say 100% it is not me, so I'm sorry if I spoiled anyone out there or disappointed anyone. And we just have so many things going on in the Reddit space, in the Twitter space. Everyone is just so amped for this version 2 upgrade, which again, I have covered in the past. There should be key indicators leading into it that will tell us when exactly version 2 should be going live. So I'm not going to name the source again. If you guys want to play detective, go ahead and watch my other videos. But this source has said theoretically there's 3 things that will start letting us know when version 2 is already rolling and starting to be on the move. First and foremost, CEO John Caroni is going to start to market it publicly. That of course is subjective because what does that exactly mean? He's been saying stuff on Discord, he's been tweeting some stuff. Second, we should technically start seeing some movement on the BSC scan as they start to migrate our liquidity pool. So we'll start to see large movement over there. And so that's going to be the second thing. And the third thing is the update that Ryan, the SafeMoon Hound, has told us about. Now, I'm not 100% entirely sure, but as I had read it and as my source had told me, that update should have the feature to upgrade to version 2 when they announce it. So in my best guess, they're going to release the Android and iOS update that will have a feature in that wallet to update to version 2. Now that feature might be disabled until they're ready to roll it out, but that again is just my understanding and that is how I took it. So we still need to keep an eye on these 3 things, and I think if we see an update between now until Sunday on the mobile platforms on iOS and Android, that's going to be a spark for sure in me to signify that version 2 is for sure on its way and very close. Until we see that update on the mobile applications, we still have a little time, but again, anticipation is just insanely high right now. Also, there's a lot of speculation about version 2 just being straight into the blockchain. Everyone is anticipating that. In terms of timeline, it does make sense. I mean, why release version 2 and then release the blockchain and then have everyone go through that process again? But of course, if I were to play devil's advocate, that would also mean that we're holding SafeMoon in their original timeline when they announced blockchain on December. Things could have shifted, things could have moved, but again, if we were to hold them accountable to their original announcement, which was blockchain reveal in December, then yes, I truly believe that it would make sense to do version 2 and blockchain all together. And of course, that topic in itself is much, much deeper than how I'm portraying it, but that would make sense. Now, if the blockchain is completed, but the timeline has shifted, then maybe version 2 first, then blockchain later, depending on how they want to strategically roll the blockchain out. But there's just too many things going on, such as the Gambia reveal, right? They are under NDA in the Gambia, so chances are they are trying to meet deadlines for a country that they've been working with. So a lot of crazy things, guys. A lot of crazy things happening in this space, and I'm just so excited to be a part of it. Again, not financial advice. Again, no, I'm not paid by SafeMoon. And yes, I'm invested in this with my own money and my own fiery passions that's just driving it. So with that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video and you found yourselves more ignited, more fired up for SafeMoon, do me a favor and smashy that like button down below for the almighty YouTube algorithm. Also, if you guys haven't already and you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you guys are notified every single time I upload new content. Also, follow me on my other social media platforms here. It is just at RJ Ardanas. Couple of announcements that I want to make here. I'm going to start doing a little more videos later on about just my passions for crypto in general. SafeMoon is the biggest driving force, but just know that I signed up for a Celsius account. So if you guys haven't already, check out Celsius and their Twitter pages. That CEO is insanely intelligent. He's really all about, his hashtag is hashtag unbank yourself. So it aligns with CEO John Crony every single time he says freedom for the unbanked. So those views line up. And then I also applied for a Crypto.com Ruby Steel card because again, I'm just really passionate in this crypto movement as a whole. Crypto, DeFi, anything to get us away from centralized banks. I'm going to continue moving that way because now I find myself really immersed in the crypto movement. And I truly believe that crypto is the future and we are at still the ground level in this new era. With that, if you guys have any other questions, just please post them in the comments section below. Life is too freaking short, so eat some delicious food, drink some delicious drinks, do some good in the world, spread some positive vibes, and I'm gonna see everyone on the next SafeMoon video next time.